Hi guys, welcome to another video on my channel. So today we talk about 5 features that every trainer, educator or teacher will need when editing video. Okay, so this is what I know best, making tutorial video or educational video on the platform. Okay, so because I got a question from one of my subscribers talking about how to create a circle video for my webcam in ActivePresenter, and I think it is a good time to recommend this software to you. So it is a good one if you want to make tutorial video or educational video. You can use it. It can record your computer screen and edit your video and export to MP4 without watermark on the free version. And also it is a powerful e-learning authoring software you can try to create a complete e-learning courses. So you can export your project into SCORM or XAPI package to upload it to an LMS. Okay, so this is the software ActivePresenter, and currently it is version 9. By the way, I heard that they are going to upgrade to version 10 soon, so maybe next month or in August or September we have ActivePresenter 10. But the same thing, they offer a free version for you to record your computer screen and make tutorial video for personal use. Okay, so if you want to try the software, just go ahead to the link in the description or go to this website atomicsystem.com and go to the download page and go to ActivePresenter and download this one. Okay, so I already have it and I have ActivePresenter open here. This is my example project and I am making a tutorial video on how to generate an AI image in UPresenter, and I record my computer screen with my webcam here, and also I have a screen video here and the audio from the microphone. Okay, and the first effect you want to do when you want to make a tutorial video is to crop your webcam into a circle. Okay, so you want to crop your webcam into a circle. You want to select the webcam. Just select the webcam right here, or you can select it on the canvas here also. And then you want to right click, and we have a button here, crop to shape. So we have many shapes here. This one, this one, this one. So you want to crop it into a circle. You want to click here, crop to shape, and now you want to adjust the shape here. So just select it or double click at the webcam video and go to the right side, and at the right side we have here size and property. So we have a crop here, so we can select the crop and then we can adjust the crop position. Okay, something like this. So we can have it like this and then crop again and go to here. Okay, and this is your webcam, and we can resize it, make it small like that. Okay, for example, we can select the webcam and move it to this side. So this is the first effect you can create in ActivePresenter for free. Okay, what's up guys, welcome to another video. So you have a circle webcam like this. Okay, and next thing, if you want to make your tutorial video better with zoom and pan, so this is a zoom effect. You can do it in ActivePresenter also. For example, I can go to here. Okay, so at this position, for example, I want to zoom in at this position because we are typing something here. So we can go to the insert tab here, and then we can go to zoom and pan. So just zoom and pan, and it has a zoom and pan shape like this. So we want to move it and make it at the center. Okay, so I can just enlarge the timeline like this. So this is the zoom and pan effect, and by the way, this is the duration. You want to extend the duration, you can just move it like this. So now it will be 1 second or 2 seconds. So this is the zoom and pan effect. Zoom in. Okay, and now if you want to zoom out, you want to select this zoom and pan effect and press Ctrl C and Ctrl V to paste it. So we have another zoom and pan effect here. Okay, and now we want to adjust it to full screen, something like this. And now we have zoom in effect and then zoom out. Okay, very nice, right? By the way, if you want to pan, you can do the same. Just copy and paste the zoom and pan effect. So this is the second one. And the next one, with the cursor highlight. I think it is very important because when you make a video, you want to move your video like this, and you have only very small dot moving along the screen. So it is important to have a cursor highlight, or a green or red. You can do that in ActivePresenter. Okay, so you want to select the video recording here, and then go to the right side again and select video. And now we have cursor effect, and remember to check this box, render cursor. And now for the cursor highlight, we can select here circle, and then we can select the size, but I think 16 is okay. And now for the color, we can change it from yellow to red or any color, but normally we keep it yellow. And for the opacity, we can increase it a little bit. And down here we have the left click and right click and double click sound, but for me I think left click is okay, so we can select mouse click number 1, and for right click we can select mouse click number 2. Okay, and now we have something like this. Okay, so whenever we click something, we have an effect. Okay, and that is number 3. And number 4 is the annotation. For example, if you want to show people click here, click there, stuff like that, it is annotation. So in ActivePresenter, you can insert annotation very easy. For example, I can highlight this one, and I can ask people to click here at this generate button. Okay. Okay, for example, select anime, I think is okay. So I can go to the insert again, and then I can select shape, and we have annotation like this. So this is call out, so we can select it, and then we can draw. Okay, and then we can type click here. Okay, and we can increase the size 44, maybe 48. We can change the fonts also. Okay, change the color, or maybe we can go here. So I think this one look fine, and I can adjust the tail here. So this is the annotation on the timeline, but now we want to move it, okay, to this position. Okay, enhance the prompt here, so I can move it to here and just make it like this. And of course we can add animation for the annotation also. So we can go to the animation and action effect, so I can make it pick in, and for the exit I can pick out. Okay, if you want to extend the duration of the annotation, you can just click here and extend it like this. Very nice, right? So this is how you can insert an annotation in ActivePresenter. By the way, if you want to reuse the annotation, there's a small trick here. For example, this is the annotation, the first one, and I can make a square box here also. So just go to the insert tab and shape again, and then I can draw another one here, and I can format it. For example, I can remove the solid color inside, and I want to make the line number 4, and for the shape. Okay, and I can change it to red color. Okay, so for it's small, I can make it 8. And also I will insert an animation. Okay, enter effect, apply, and exit, just apply. Okay, so we have a shape like this. Okay, so I think it's nice, right? And now what if I want to reuse this shape in my next project? So we can do this in ActivePresenter. Just select it and then right click and add it to template. So add to template, meaning that you want to add it to a library that you can reuse in your next project. Okay, add to template, and now in the template we have a default here. Okay, so we have a shape like this. So at this position, for example, if I want to reuse this one, this shape, all I need to do is to go to the object template, and then I can just drag and drop it down here. Okay, and adjust the size. Adjust the size. Adjust the size of the object, okay, or the shape. So will be here at this position, so we can make it like this. So this is how you can reuse the media in ActivePresenter. Okay, nice, right? Just add it to the template. And finally, as a trainer, if you want to use ActivePresenter and make a tutorial video about ActivePresenter itself, this is the final trick for you. So this is ActivePresenter, and you can click this record screen as video button. And now you have the toolbar like this. You want to select full screen here, and then you want to click this setting button. Okay, and remember, if you want to record ActivePresenter itself, check this box show ActivePresenter window. So by doing this, when you click the record button, you can record ActivePresenter working space. Okay, so here are 5 useful features for every trainer, educator, or teacher want to know in ActivePresenter, especially those of you who are new to ActivePresenter. So I hope this video is helpful for you. If you have any question about this software, just let me know at the comment section below. And if you like the video, just hit the like button. And if you're new here, consider to subscribe to my YouTube channel for more videos like this. Thank you very much for watching, and I will see you in my next video. Goodbye.